Hi, my name is Darlene Gagnon and welcome. I am the CEO and co-founder of Kinetic Promotional Products. Now, when my partner in life and business, Denny, and I started this business, we wanted to make sure that not only were we selling promotional products, but we were building people so they can in turn build their business or build their career. And quite frankly, promotional products tend to fall in two buckets. They're either building a culture of recognition, so they're moving in the direction of rewarding employees, welcoming employees, building a great high peak performance culture, or they're building that high performance culture through sales initiatives and brand awareness. So it just only made sense that we take our collective head knowledge of 25 years of entrepreneurial and business expertise, bring it together for bite-sized, serious conversations around the education of building a culture of recognition. So we hope that you will subscribe. We hope that you will hit that bell so that you can get updated every single Thursday when we upload content. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, connect with us on LinkedIn, follow us on Twitter. We are on every single social media platform and we really want to connect with you. So let's get started. We're going to talk about that one team building activity that's going to shift the perception of your team and what they're doing and get them out of the rut of dropping the ball and turning around and focusing on how to hit the milestones that you put in place. Let's get going. So welcome back. Before we get started, I just want to share a little story, a personal experience. You know, there was a time in my business when we were really fast tracking and things were going really, really well. And it really occurred to me, look, it's time to start investing in some serious professional development for our team. So we started flying in people to kind of coach our team, mentor our team. We had individual professional development plans for each of our team members. And we were really making an investment. But guess what? The needle in our business was not moving whatsoever. And I was trying to run uphill to kind of keep the business moving, and literally I felt like the team was standing on my coattails. So here I am every single morning waking up with the weight of all of the people that our business supported, whether it was our independent contractors or our employees or our vendors, and thinking, how do I help my team see the amount of pressure that I carry every single day to make this business successful so they get themselves into gear and take the tools that I've given them and put them to use so we can hit those milestones and keep growing. It's in their best interest, not just mine. So I came up with this really great idea, and actually it had more of an impact for me and for them than I could ever expect. So I want to share that with you. You know, last week we talked about why teams fail and what are kind of those cures. This is, if that video you haven't seen it, plan on spending about 30 minutes working through that video because it's intense, but it's very, very important. I'd start with that before implementing this exercise, but this exercise is a great follow-up exercise. Okay. So the first thing that you have to do when you're implementing this exercise is you need to take time for yourself and really create what I call a mind map of the areas that your business supports. Those areas where you're really seeing that your business can make an impact on the lives of others. First, you have to kind of put yourself into check. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. This mind map is a really great way to open up your own eyes and say, wow, I really do affect a lot of different people. So if you're a business owner, let's say you're an entrepreneur, or even if you're a leader in an organization, you tend to know what your business does and how it helps the economic flow of what you put out into the community and what it brings back. So you've got your business here. If you're an entrepreneur, obviously it supports you and your family. You may even have family members that work for you. You've got vendors, and just think about this. You may be working with solo entrepreneurs, family-owned businesses. You may have contracts with vendors where the income that you bring into their business can facilitate them supporting other team members and creating new hires. You've got your own team that you're taking care of. You've got community that you're supporting. Even if you're donating dollars or not donating dollars, if you have team members that are volunteering and you're supporting that, time is money. And then you've got your own clientele. Never underestimate the power of what your business does for your clientele. If you are serving a small business community, you really have an impact on how you help that business be successful. If you're helping a professional and you're providing a service, you never know how you're making them shine within their own business. So your business holistically is touching a lot of lives and influencing a lot of different areas. And it's really important that you understand that impact. Most of the time we do, but sometimes you need a reality check. And that's why it's important that every time you make a business decision, that you really step back and see, how is this going to impact my team, my vendors, the community that I'm serving? It has meaning, it has purpose. Now, how do we get your team members to think that same way? So, what I recommend is when you get started doing this exercise, if you have a larger company, take people from different departments: accounting, operations, manufacturing, sales, marketing. Take about 10 or 15 people collectively from these different departments, and each of them will go through this exercise. And then it's great if you can share collectively what people learned from this exercise. If you're a smaller company, I recommend you pull them all together and you do this exercise holistically as a group. Maybe break them into 3 or 4 people, but then holistically share as a complete entire group. It's a great, great exercise. So what you do is you put this mind map together and you say, hey guys, I want to show you how many lives we affect every single day. This is our business. The success of this business means the success for my family, to put food on the table, to help them, etc. You know, we affect vendors, etc. So go through this mind map with them. And then a great communication starter to this whole exercise is saying, look, we have a staff of 70. Let's just make an assumption that there's 2 people per household. That means we're affecting 140 lives, in theory. So the success of our business, the failure of our business, affects not 70 people, but 140 lives. But is that an accurate number? Who knows? So you take the team, you break them down, and you say, let's ask each other the question. So we'll take our team of 4. You might say, hey Luke, if you're willing to share, how many people do you take care of with your paycheck? You might say 5. My wife stays at home. I have 3 kids and me, so I take care of 5. Liz might say, well, I mean, my paycheck takes care of me and my husband. His paycheck takes care of our 2 dogs that are like our children. So give her 2 or maybe 2.5 for the dog. You got Tabanul that's like, look, you know, it's me, my wife, and my 5 kids. That's it. We don't have any other family, any other responsibilities, just us. And then you might get a story like Jossie that shakes it up a little bit. Well, it's me and my wife and my son, and, you know, we don't have much family. My parents passed away, and I had 2 younger brothers and a younger sister, and they had to come live with us. And Jossie's working in the warehouse, making minimum wage, and all of a sudden you realize he's got 6 people to take care of, and because he's got younger kids, the wife doesn't work, and so the weight is all on him. So what happens with that? All of a sudden the team starts seeing beyond the individual employee and sees into their lives, and you start building kind of an authentic vulnerability with the team members to say, hey guys, every time you do your job halfway, every time it's not on time, done right, and the customer has to issue a refund and it hits our bottom line, it's not just about he made that mistake or so what if I made that mistake. There's ramifications to that. And if our business is not highly successful, we can't help Jossie get a pay increase. We can't help Jossie get a bonus so that he can further support his 3 siblings that had to come live with him. It starts becoming a little mind-blowing. And I can tell you, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, when I went through this exercise, I had my eyes opened to some of the needs of my employees that I didn't even know that was there. Ever seen that show Undercover Boss, where they start having these intimate conversations with employees and hearing these stories? It's a lot like that. You start opening up your eyes and being exposed to their world and what they're trying to accomplish, and you have greater empathy and understanding. And I think for the team, at least for my team, I saw them coming together to further support each other. And if you can use a cross-department philosophy of bringing in different departments and aspects of it, it might help like senior management with, warehouse workers or manufacturers or workers with accounting people. You might help them get a little bit more of an empathy, an open mindset, and a better understanding that these people are not just numbers. They have real lives. They have real things that they're trying to accomplish and trying to do on top of their jobs. So it's a deep exercise. I can tell you that there were some hush moments, some quiet moments when our team members were each sharing how many lives that they take care of. And it was very eye-opening, but at the end of the day, for our company at least, it brought a lot of synergy. And I hope it does that for you. I hope this is something that will help you learn and grow by learning about your team members, and I'm hoping for them, it'll bring them closer together and think of their business and the work that they're doing at a greater and deeper perspective. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for now. Stay tuned. Next Thursday, we're going to have another serious bite, and we're going to talk more about how you continue to build a culture of recognition, which is actually a foundation for building a culture that can drive at peak performance. It all starts with that culture of recognition. So I hope you will join us. Thank you so much. I want to remind you, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you can get notified in our next upload. We'll see you next Thursday. Take care, and in the meantime, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.